Welcome back. For nearly a decade, the bull market had a strong run, and chances are many investors have gotten used to that, maybe even a little too comfortable. But this last year was the worst for U.S. stocks since 2008. Is a bear market looming, and are you and your retirement portfolio prepared? Those are the questions you need to be thinking about. With me is Adam Wolf. He's Jacksonville's retirement coach who's been helping members of the community plan for nearly 20 years. Adam is an area certified financial planner. His firm, Wolf Retirement Navigation, helps you prepare for transition to and actually enjoy your retirement. All right, Adam, we've all seen it. You can't miss it on the screen. The downturn of the market at the end of the year, where it was dropping 600 points and back up 1,000 and down 700, 800. People going into, what should retirees and people heading into retirement do right now? Panic?
No, don't panic. But Happy New Year, Curtis. Getting past Christmas into the new year with all the craziness that's happened in the stock markets was, a little bit of fearful going into the end of the year. But so if you're nearing retirement or in retirement, taking into account that we had one of the worst quarters we've had in a long, long time. The first down year we've had in a decade for the major market indexes, and then also our worst December on record since the Great Depression.
Yikes.
So we're going back 80 years almost to where our worst December from a stock market perspective. Not us at Wolf Retirement, but from a stock market perspective. So if you're nearing retirement or getting ready to retire, having this volatility can play a major part on when you decide to retire or if you even decide to retire at all.
And that's the thing, is some people that aren't with you maybe now thinking I have to work another couple of years, but would someone still be able to retire during a market downturn?
Correct. So the key here is to have a plan in place, a written plan in place that protects your worst case scenario against worst case scenarios happening, knowing what you can lose potentially before these events happen. Because let's face it, we've gone almost 10 years without a major market correction. And 2017 was a great year for returns. 2018 was pretty flat. So having a plan in place that actually writes in to have protections in place to protect your principal or to protect and limit your losses in the stock market, still have reasonable rates of return, still reduce your fees as much as possible, it'd be tax efficient. That's a plan for retirement, a successful plan for retirement.
You actually talked about this 8-9 months ago. You talked about there's going to be a correction coming because we haven't had one. And was December the correction? Is that a market correction, or was that just a slight downturn?
Some folks say it was a correction, but if it was more than 20%, which we had almost 14% for the quarter being down, and then the month of December was very bad. So we haven't reached a correction from the terms of 20% losses for more than 3 months out of the year. And we're not in a recession. So even though the country, we're facing a lot of great growth, we have a lot of consumer confidence, interest rates are relatively normal now versus 2 months ago, I think going forward we're going to be okay. But having that plan in place, because we have retirements that are lasting 20, 30, 40 years. We need to take into account all of the ups and downs that will occur during those times.
And if you aren't with Adam already, take a look at your portfolio from last year, and then you may want to give him a call, because your clients, through a year like last year, you had them prepared.
We had them prepared. Now, that doesn't mean we didn't lose money, and we might have lost a couple percentage points depending on what portfolios we had them in. I will admit that. But when it comes to significant losses, like over 10%, those losses we want to eliminate as much as possible, and we have ways to do that.
There you go. Give them a shout today, folks. Appreciate your time. Thanks for the info. I always learn something. Advice and, of course, sponsoring this segment. If you're nearing retirement and want to reach that portfolio goal, call Adam's office to sign up for his retirement workshop. That's 904-232-8760. He's offering a 2-day class January 17th and the 24th. There's also a 1-day class on the 26th. Even if those dates don't work for you, call the office, set up a complimentary one-on-one portfolio review so you can meet with him in person. Again, that number is 904-232-8760. Adam also has an offer for the first 5 qualifying callers. Get your phone out, folks. Let him perform a portfolio x-ray. Call now, 904-232-8760. Adam will take a deep dive into your retirement portfolio to see where you currently stand and guide you through the next best steps to prep you for market downturns.